Hello there, Rhinohorn125, and today I'm going to be doing a review on The Walking Dead Rick Grimes action figure from the comics. This is McFarlane Toys. So happy I finally have this. I've been wanting it for a while, and I just got it ordered. I watch The Walking Dead, of course. I mean, why would I get this if I didn't? I have read some of the comics, but not all. I don't really, keep track of them. I watch videos about them, things like that. But I do collect The Walking Dead, and so, I had to get this, and Rick Grimes is my favorite character, and I try to get every version of him if it's not overpriced. Like the one of this, the comic version of Rick, with all of his, his suit, his, sheriff uniform, or deputy, I guess, yeah, he is, uniform with a bunch of weapons and a bag. That one is super pricey, but I will try to get it sometime. This one was actually kind of pricey itself, but not too much, so I got it was $34, because the comic ones do get more expensive. Some of them don't for some reason, but other ones do. Like the Negan one they have, it's like 60 or something like that, or 80. There are several of them on Amazon where I got this, and you can get lucky to find ones for cheap, like at comic book stores and stuff. They're like $15. That's their normal price range for the not NECA, why am I saying NECA? Sorry, the McFarlane Toys Walking Dead, which actually McFarlane is the only, ones that make Walking Dead that I know of. First things first, let's take a look at the package. So I like how it has this edge on it, how it goes around. It's different from the TV show packages, and it stands really nice. It's actually a very nice package. If I can get it out good enough, I'll probably actually keep this, maybe. But anyway, so it just says Rick Grimes right here. Shows some zombies down here. It's just got the logo right there, and blood, 13 and older. Good thing I'm 16. And then right here, here's Rick, shows what all it comes with. Right there, here's Andrea, Dwight, and Punk Rock Zombie. I do plan to get all the main characters from the comics if I can. And I don't really go for zombies too much when I get them. If I find those at the stores, I will get them. But when I order, so if I go to the store and all they have is zombies, that's when I'll get a zombie, because the zombies I have now, one of them was mine that I got at the store because I could only find zombies. And then two of the other ones used to be my brother's, but he likes The Walking Dead but doesn't collect, so he gave those to me. I also plan on getting like I said, the pretty much Walking Dead family in the comics and TV show. I need to get a Carl. I actually almost did, but I had a gift card, so I got 3 things with it, and I chose this instead of Carl, because actually it wasn't really didn't have to think about it. I knew I was going to get this. Alright, so there is the package, and let's open it up. Alright, so here he is out of the package, and right away the only thing I noticed is he has a little bit trouble standing. You have to kind of put him in a pose. It actually it's a good pose, but still hard to stand him. I'm going to have to find, okay, let's see if that works. Because his legs kind of go back there. Right, so there, now he stands pretty good, but that's about the only complaint I really find. His arm is a tiny bit loose, but it stays up, so that's really all that matters. First things first, as always, the accessories. So first thing, of course, is his python. It's a little different than the show pythons that come with the figures, the other Rick Grimes that I've got, but it looks really nice, got nice detail, just pretty much silver, and it actually has a texture on the handle. Next weapon is his hatchet, which he uses a lot in the comics, not so much the show, but it's getting there. It's got blood all over it, it's got a chip in it, weathered axe, and the blood looks really nice on there. It looks like real wood, comic book style. Looks great. And just pretty much just a black weapon. They put some silver in there, some texturing right here. This is rubbery, kinda, and then texturing right there. Looks really nice. And then the next weapon is just a M16. It's also got a little bit of silverish finish to him, something like that, and also got like a rubbery strap. So that's what I do to keep them so they don't go out. This one you really can't do that with since it's a shotgun, which is okay, but I do that with them. So, alright, now to the figure itself. So first thing, let's do the articulation. So arms fully go back, bends, since he has a missing hand, swivels at the wrist, swivels up here. The other wrist goes side to side, doesn't really go up and down, but if you turn the hand, you can do that, kind of how he holds the gun in the show. Kind of put his hand down. His head fully rotates, which I don't like to do. Looks down, looks up, not too much. Doesn't really have waist articulation. His legs go forward, back a tiny bit, in, and he can pretty much do the splits if you wanted him to. And then the feet go up and down a little bit, and side to side a tiny bit, but barely. So pretty good articulation, pretty basic articulation for these figures. I only have 3 comic figures, and I will show the Walking Dead comic figures, and I will show those. I also plan to get a Lee Everett. If you guys are familiar with the Telltale games, it's a pretty cool figure. They only have like 1, but it's pretty good. He's got a little bit of blood on him, and then he's got you can remove his arm and make it to where it's like cut off. So that looks pretty cool. And he comes with I actually can't remember what he comes with. He comes with an axe and something else. I think a handgun. But it's a pretty cool looking figure, and I plan to get it. It's like $30-something like this one. So yeah. So now for detail. This figure's got pretty good detail on him. He's got nice looking hair right there. Way it goes, his beard. Got some coloring in the hair, nice splattered blood. Got wrinkles in the shirt. You can see his muscle on his arm. This is how that looks wrapped up. Looks nice. Crinkles in the pants. Looks really good. You can put his axe on his side right there, which is really nice. And you got some more crinkles in the back. The shirt's kind of whitish gray. Probably was more white, but gray now because, you know, zombie apocalypse. The boots look really nice as well, and weathered looking. And also they did weathering on the pants, like right there. It's kind of scuffed or whatever, kind of a rip in the pants. So that's pretty much the detail, which is pretty good. It's a comic figure. And put this around him like that if you wanted to. Try not to like snap the thing. This one you can do the same. I guess you can do that. It's actually easier to do it like that with this. And then I'm gonna move his arm. See if this fits. Hopefully it does. I don't know exactly how you put it in there. Alright, well that's hard to put in there. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I'll just have to see how you put that in there, but I'll show you how he holds it. There we go. So that fits really nice in his hand there. And then now I'll show you how the gun fits. Just kind of have that. Oh man, jeez. All right, I gotta try this real quick because it is hard to put. All right, there we go. So he holds his gun really nice and straight. Looks good in his hand. So, and then take that out, and then put it in his holster. So there we go. And then I still gotta figure out how to put this in there. Alright, so now for size comparison, put the weapons over here. I don't always do, well, I try to do size comparison a lot. So let's see. So here is the comic book Glenn. He's a little shorter than Rick, not by too much. Then here's Negan from the comics. This is the jail cell Negan. So there he is. Shows how big of a guy Negan really is. Here is season 4 Rick Grimes and season 5 right there. Or 6, I guess, because he pretty much is the same in that. And then here is season 1, which is the comic version, but they do have a Rick that's this version in the show. Of course, he has a hand, because they didn't cut his hand off in the show from the prison. He's got blood on his shirt. I do plan to get that one, though. It's kind of a little bit expensive. I think about $30 too, but you know, it's got to be worth it. And it is a good figure. So, alright, so if you're going to get a Rick Grimes, it's probably the one to get. I like him with his hand off from the comics for some reason. I don't know, it just kind of adds something to the character a little bit. I mean, I like him in the show a lot. It's okay, he has a hand completely. It actually makes it easier. Running around without a hand, zombie apocalypse, probably not too easy. But, yeah, so glad I have this. Actually kind of plan on making a cosplay of this, well, at least of the show, with the hand. I'm not going to chop my own hand off for my cosplay. I guess if I was nuts or something, or, you know, had to Evil Dead it, my hand turned against me and I had to cut it off. But other than that, I'm not going to do that. So, the only complaints I have about this is the way he stands. I might just have got unlucky about that. The arm's a little loose, but, so, see, it's not really that loose. It's just if you feel it, when it goes out. When it goes this way, it's fine. Just going in and out, but it doesn't go down easy. So, really, that's not too much of a complaint there. This is pretty much just the way he stands. It's actually, I'll try to get that in. It's just kind of hard to get in. You gotta work with it a little bit, and that's all I'll have to do. So, pretty much just his standing is all the problem is. But other than that, fantastic figure. I'll give it a 9.5 because standing is a big thing for action figures. You should be able to stand them if you put them in any pose a human could stand in, really. Not being on 1 foot, but being on 2 feet. And since I can't, at 9.5, but almost a 10. It's like right there. But yeah, so maybe I just got unlucky with the way mine stands, but he's standing okay right now, but I just kind of wish I could put him in really any stance like these, the way their feet are, see? And you actually kind of do with all the Walking Dead action figures, have to get them in the correct stance for them to stand good, like, because the way their feet are, they don't really have articulation in the ankles, so it's just kind of the way it is. They're not like Hasbro, like Marvel Legends and all that, so. But other than that, pretty good figure. I do highly recommend it if you're going to get a Rick Grimes figure from the comics, unless you already have one. But, yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more reviews and other videos very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye.